old Minnesota Governor Tim Welch. And it was brought to my attention that he's been using Beyonce and Prince. Now he is from the state of Minnesota, and Prince was the most important musician to come from the state. All due respect to Bob Dylan, but Prince and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, but Prince is like, held in high regard there, and rightfully so. He was one of the most important musicians ever. Beyonce, she and Kamala Harris all cool and the songs and all that, and Beyonce likes attention. They both performed at the Grammys. You gotta wonder how this stretch works in politics. However, Prince wouldn't have been cool with this, even though they named a highway after him and a street and everything and all that. And he put Minneapolis on the map with the movie classic Purple Rain. It was fictional because it wasn't kumbaya. It wasn't as in racial harmony and this utopia euphoria that he sold. But that's what's got it worked. It became up big, etc., etc. And you know the rest. But Prince was also talking about reparations. Prince was talking about upward for black folks. And Prince never was one of those kind of persons that really loaned himself to politics per se. He did perform for Obama 2015 and so on and so forth. But he wasn't someone that sat there and wanted this kind of type of light on him like that. Not to be, because it would have been about the struggle of black folks. He talked about it in his later years more so, you know. Prince was more playing to go along, get along until Warren of Brothers, and I see it, Warren of Brothers label. He came up when he put slave on his face and talked about the industry plantation. So you know good and well, he ain't buying no hustle and bait from a politician. And Beyonce, she fits the criteria of doing whatever, go along, get along. Because, when you got your husband on TV still crying about not getting Grammy of the Year, Album of the Year, that should tell you something right there. But it's a very disheartening thing how they like to use black entertainers to sell agendas. But they're not talking about no reparations, not talking about the improvement of the school system, police brutality, etc., etc. But to sell you for a cut the rug and dancing and all this entertainment, that's what they want to sell you on. I don't believe Prince would have been cool with that. And I don't think you should be cool with the governor because he's trying to use this because he helped a Prince highway and he wants to use the songs and talk about this and that. There's got to be more than that with everything. You have to start talking about reparations. You have to talk about George Floyd. Why don't you talk about what happened with George Floyd and how you can betterment the situation? Stop using black artistry as a means to cover yourself, to act like you down. We live in this vicarious world just like Pino did and Do the Right Thing, where you want to live through the music, but you don't want to turn the music off and face the music. So him trying to use Beyonce and Prince as a cop employ from 20 years ago when they performed on the Grammys together, and you know who I know, the name drop that, but won't name drop the George Floyds of the world, the souls that got taken away. That's what you remember. And as much as you can remember Prince, you can remember George Floyd as well. That's what we need Tim Welch to speak on, and also the improvements of the conditions and reparations and what you're going to do about the plot and bringing things to more equality and the history, teaching it in school. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like, and please hit that membership because the videos you request, I bring them to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay focused, stay alert, stay well, stay ready. Peace. The best amount. I'm back.